Foiled.
Foiled.
Rats.
Hey DIYers, I'm Alicia.
And I'm Allie from Whimsy Box.
Welcome to DIY 5, where we count down 5 of our favorite DIY projects from the week, tell you what's going on around the Whimsy Box office, and some other silly stuff.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
So it's 4th of July.
Woohoo!
Celebrate the 4th of July this weekend with these festive fireworks drink stirs from Homie Oh My, which I realized when I was saying it out loud earlier, it's kind of like Oh Me Oh My.
Right.
Homie Oh My.
I like it.
Amy made them with metallic pipe cleaners and striped straws, which at least around here we always have a handful of kinds on hand.
Yes.
And I think they're really fun, and they also show that you can go beyond red, white, and blue for 4th of July party decor, in case it's a little bit much.
Do you know another word for pipe cleaners?
Chenille stems.
Yes, I didn't know that. I was
Yes.
searching them out, and turns out they have an alternate name.
I feel like, so chenille stems is probably more accurate, but I also feel like it's just like a little bit fancy sounding. I mean, they're pipe cleners, right?
Chenille
They're like
stems.
the oldest craft supply that anyone can ever remember playing.
I know, that's why I was like, pipe cleaners, ugh! But they're chenille stems, a lot of places.
Chenille stems,
So,
yes.
anyway, learn something new. Well, check out this ornate headband from Chris from How Did You Make This? She shows you exactly how she did it with lots of detailed beadwork and some dramatic mother of pearl spikes. This elaborate accessory, it's magical, it's whimsical, and although it's a bit of work, your inner mermaid will thank you.
This project is so cool.
It is.
You have to go look at the full
It's
tutorial.
well done.
It's so professionally finished, and it made personally me understand, like, if I bought something like that on Etsy, why it would cost $150 or something dollars. It's
Yeah.
like all hand sewn and then like finished perfectly on the inside, and
Yeah.
looks like it would really hold up. You wouldn't like wear it to a party and like be losing beads as the night went on or whatever.
Oh, embarrassing. You do have an inner mermaid though, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of how I could do an impression of her. But I can't think of it. She's like flopping my legs around. Tell Love and Chocolate created these wooden centerpiece boxes using small pieces of wood, a glue gun, and then the plants inside are planted in dollar store glasses. So you don't have to worry about trying to plant it in the wood and like water getting out or
Right.
whatever, sealing it. Glasses that go right inside each of the wooden box surrounds, and then she painted them with craft paint in colorful geometric designs that I think are so cool. And I also think this would be a great idea for desk organization, like
Yeah.
a pencil holder or something like that in addition to plants.
Yeah, it's totally multi-purpose. I love the geometric designs. And the colors she used were great.
Yeah.
Another headband tutorial. This one's from Creating Laura. So headbands are great for the summer months because, you know, it's hot and you just throw one on with a ponytail or a braid.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one was made from just a simple white t-shirt. She cut it into strips and then stamped with fabric paint to create a fun triangle pattern. Laura also shows you in a separate tutorial how easy it is to make the actual stamps from old chapstick tubes and craft foam. Yeah, because it's the perfect little like
little size
dauber.
That's a good
sort of
idea.
thing. Yeah,
We have so much chapstick and Blistex at our house.
it's Colorado. We need it.
I made a rule, and that was we're not allowed to buy any more ever, even if it's like an emergency and you're out of the store, because we have like full ones and then like a whole bunch of like used one-time ones or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, Joe came home with a new one, and I was like, "Duh! No more!" I mean, literally like a bag of like 20.
Sometimes it is an emergency though. I was sick one time and I found myself like out and about, and I ended up buying this really expensive chapstick at a craft fair. It was nice, it was homemade and all that, but it was an emergency.
You had to
like
have
I
it?
needed chapstick in a bad way, so.
Chapstick.
Yes.
Okay, this pink striped picnic blanket from A Subtle Revelry is made from a canvas drop cloth and some simple fabric paint. It painted in stripes. And then we could be the first to attest to how durable and useful canvas drop cloths are. We have three big ones around here, I think, like big ones, that have all been sort of splatter paint decorated with some white paint. Super simple. And we've used them as table covers at outdoor craft fairs, indoor events, photo shoots. We've covered up stuff outside when it's raining.
Right.
Like, they are so handy.
Yeah, and then the picnic table or picnic blanket realm, a lot of them have like a waterproof coating on one side, so if you put that on the grass, then You don't get any, soak through or anything like
Yeah,
that.
totally.
Perfect.
Make one of these one time, and then you don't have to stress about taking your nice indoor blankets outside.
Right. Or you can put it down and then throw some nice
something on
blankets
top.
on top.
And throw about grass stains.
Yeah.
Perfect for a summer movie night under the stars.
Oh, that sounds nice.
So as always, you can find the links to each of these projects in the show notes below, and tons of more awesome creative DIY ideas that will inspire you to get making this weekend on our site at whimsybox.com.
This week's featured influencer is Ursula from the blog Craft and Mint. Ursula is a web designer who left her corporate job to pursue motherhood and the wonderful world of blogging. She specializes in simple modern crafts, including some great stationery and gift wrap ideas, along with home decor and jewelry projects. Ursula has a blog dedicated to quick crafts for a creative outlet that offers almost instant gratification, which is great for us busy ladies. You can also see how this graphic designer shows her talents with lots of free printables, downloads, and design resources up for grabs. So thank you, Ursula.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the silly stuff.
Yeah, what's going on?
Not much. Before we started filming, we were talking about the experiment that Facebook was running on all of us that we just learned about.
Sneaky.
It's kind of interesting to me because every website now, us totally included, has like lots of data about our users, right? Like all the different, whatever someone's clicking on or reading
Right.
or whatever. And but you have a responsibility in how you use that. And so we know, of course, that Facebook does not show us everything that all of our friends are posting. They say
Right.
there's just like way too much, that we would see like 15,000 stories a day or something crazy like
Right.
that. Those people must have more friends than me. But anyway,
So they pare it down in a way.
Yes, but we like to imagine that they have like computer algorithms and they're not like purposely messing with us. But what we found out this week is that they actually did a study where they decided to show a group of users, we're talking like hundreds of thousands, more negative stuff on purpose to see how it affected what they were posting about. And then other users got to see more positive stuff to see if they'd be more likely to post status updates that were like, "Woo, having a great day."
Wow. That's a little like maniacal.
It's a little Big Brother scary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how, it's weird. Obviously, everybody uses Facebook for, whether it's...
Though we all have like that one friend, right? I have two that I can think of.
Yeah, and where you're like, okay. Enough.
Right now, they're like, told
Yeah.
you. Yep, see?
But yeah, no, to do that, and it's like a social experiment,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
And yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but then again, like these people don't know.
Yeah, it could have been.
They're not on board with the Soka experiment.
No, I could have been one of them. Maybe I had a really bad week a little while ago, and
Right.
really it was Facebook's fault, and I didn't
So
know.
do you think that what you read on Facebook does affect your mood?
I think it could. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent. Like when I see somebody post an update that's like, their dog died, like I saw that this week, I'm like, that's a real bummer.
Right.
That definitely affects my mood. I feel really badly for them. Think about my dog, like, yeah.
Right. I don't know. There's been a lot lately about, like the movie Her, for instance, is a good example of like how all of this social media and stuff is kind of like affecting who we are as a culture and stuff like that. And I think that that's really fascinating. And I think that the times, they are changing.
I'll just say this. We are not going to mess with your mood by showing you sad DIY projects. So if you want to come to a safe,
light.
happy place on the internet, you can hang out at Whimsybox and it will never be a bummer.
That's true.
We won't mess with you. And maybe we'll end on this brief note.
Okay.
The other thing that was in the news and all over Twitter and all over my Facebook feed this week was the Supreme Court decision about the Hobby Lobby case, which is quite controversial.
It is. There are a lot of people who are fired up about it.
Totally. So, I don't know how you feel about it. I'm not interested in weighing in, but if you're looking for a new craft store, we'll just say that we have 75,000 supplies available now on whimsybox.com, and you should come shop with us. Good?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Welcome to DIY 5, where we count down 5 of Oh, foiled by the calendar alert.